Hey everybody, my name is Eddie,
And my name is Gigi.
and you are tuned in to the Here We Go Again, a father-daughter podcast.
Podcast.
That was funny.
I'm funny.
Funny looking.
And guess what? Everyone says I look like you. So, joke's on you.
That's like you talk about those those reels or whatever, those TikToks, and they're like, what I think when my friends say I look just like my dad. Those are funny. And then the dad shows up in their kid's clothes in the mirror.
Or like when the twins, like, have you seen the videos like the twins call like their twin ugly?
No.
You never seen those before?
What is that like?
But the twin looks just like them.
Obviously, yeah.
So it's funny. Because they're calling
they're
themselves
just
ugly.
saying it. Yeah, okay. I get it. It's daylight savings time.
It's a very confusing topic. I don't get it.
It just started. Everybody's exhausted.
It started today.
I asked Gigi earlier, why do we have daylight savings time? And her answer was to save light.
God, it seemed like the obvious answer.
Yeah, and it is the right answer, but the reality is back in 1916, Germany, during the First War.
Back when you were like 20.
When I was 20?
Yeah.
Wow, you're just going to keep piling it on there, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right, I see you. Germany instituted it so they could save power. And the reason that they did it, or how they did it, is the thought process was just like it is today. There is more sunlight during the nighttime, so people are using less power because they have sunlight to replace it. Less lamps on. Back in the day, it would have been lamps. Maybe light bulbs. I don't know. I wasn't around. But regardless, the thought process
Yeah, you
is...
were.
Stop it.
Why are you lying?
Stop it. The thought process is less power being used by people in their homes and businesses and more power for the war.
Okay.
The United States got on board and did the same thing. So it's funny, as I was talking to...
I'm trying to understand it. I'm like, what's it called?
Processing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're
word.
processing. So I was talking to Mel about it earlier today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that, I heard that it was for farmers. And I've heard that before.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the logic is behind that, but there is an old rumor that says that it was something for the farmers. And then I had read something else at some point in my life that said it was something about keeping the clock straight, or like so we don't slowly slip off of I don't know how to explain it, like as the hours go by, it doesn't align with the sun, so we have to do this thing to keep everything in line so we don't like fall off of a regular schedule.
That's weird.
That makes any sense? But that's also not true.
They're theories.
Well, they're just myths. So the farmer thing is a myth. It turns out that farmers wanted nothing to do with daylight savings time.
Really?
Yeah, they wanted nothing to do with it because they still had work to do outside. And when they like to get up first thing in the morning and get to work, and it's dark. So it didn't benefit them at all.
Yeah.
Same thing with the thing with the keeping the schedule for the sunlight or whatever that was.
Yeah.
That's false too. Yeah, the truth is that they wanted to use more energy for the war and not for people's homes or businesses.
So they're being shellfish.
They're being shellfish, yes. But it's funny, though. So there was another story of a man that I think it was back in the early 1900s as well, like 1903. And he was a rich bug collector.
What?
This is just the story that I read. He's a rich bug collector. And he was driving, definitely not driving. He was riding through town one day, and he noticed that all of the windows were still closed and the shades were still pulled. And he realized that his whole town was still asleep.
Bruh.
And this made him mad.
Why?
He was mad because he was like, why is everybody asleep during the day? Everybody should be awake and get going.
Yeah.
So he was a hater, basically.
Like, he's just mad he woke up earlier than everyone else.
Yeah, he was like a super Karen. Like, why isn't everybody else awake?
The early bird gets the worm.
I mean,
I don't know what he's mad for.
That is true. So he wrote letters and tried to get laws passed to move the clocks ahead the way we do now. This is like 15 years before, or some odd years amount before the war. Before that, Germany actually did it. And every time he did it, they shut it down. So he wanted to move it ahead 4 times.
Wow.
20 minutes at a time in increments, and then take it all back again at a later time.
What the heck? That's confusing.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird theory, but the only reason that he wanted to do it is because he didn't like the fact that people were sleeping during the sunlight.
So he was just doing it for himself, basically.
He was bothered by it, yeah.
For whatever dumb reason that is.
And then, so check it out. So after the war ended, they got rid of it because people didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then there was another war, and then they brought it back.
Wait, so which one's the normal time?
Well, non-daylight savings time would be regular. So what we just
So
switched
yesterday?
from. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, exactly, yesterday. So the other part of that is, so after the second war, when they brought it back for the exact same reasons in the United States, was to save energy.
So are you saying it's supposed to be dark earlier?
Later, more sunlight.
That's now, though.
That's now. So yeah, regular time, I guess you can call it, it's darker sooner.
That's weird.
What we just left from.
Yeah.
With me?
Wow. Yeah, I'm like thinking about all this is crazy.
Yeah, a little history lesson. So after the Second War, where the United States implemented it again, they had another experiment, and that's to keep it permanent for daylight savings time, which in my head makes sense. But that was overturned. Why do you think people started complaining about that?
Why?
The reason is kids were at bus stops or walking to school
In the dark?
in the dark.
Wow.
And I think this was in the 1970s, so this was more recent.
That's crazy.
Kids were walking in the dark, and there was accidents. There's accidents with buses.
That's scary.
People almost being hit, and all these other things because kids were wandering around in the dark trying to get to school.
That's scary.
So that changed really quick. It lasted less than a year.
I'm glad that it ended.
Did you know that there's also other states that don't follow daylight savings time?
Really?
Yep. Hawaii is one of them. Hawaii does not have daylight savings time.
That's cool.
And Arizona does not have daylight savings time.
Like the drink?
Yes. Exactly like the drink.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't really think a drink would have daylight savings either.
There could be more states out there. This is just what I know off the top of my head.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, so a little history lesson for you.
Yeah.
So it is nice once we get all reset.
And I like it getting darker later.
I do too. I love it. It's just, well, you know, the other part of it too is because...
You can watch the sunset.
Well, that's nice too. But the other part that I like about it is that tells you that summer's almost here.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same
Right?
thing.
It's like there's something to it. It's like the yin and the yang, the good and the bad. You know that when it's wintertime, it's going to be darker longer.
Yeah.
And you know when it's summer and spring, it's going to be amazing outside.
Yeah. I saw this TikTok, right? And I'll try my best to explain it. But it was like saying how like they wish summer was like all year round, you know, and that winter was only like the 2 months, right? Like summer has it. But then I saw this comment saying, well, if summer were the whole entire time, then you would never be excited for it to come.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
What's the excitement for it all?
The yin and the yang, the good and the bad. You got to have it all. I saw something. Let's see. Somebody had told me a story.
But that's true though, huh?
It is true. Yeah.
It's crazy to think about.
You can't have good without bad. And you can't have bad without good. You have to have a compromise of in between.
Because if there's no bad, then there's no good. If there's no good, then there's no bad.
Well, it's always the same.
Exactly.
It's always the same. Oh, I remember where I heard the story from when I was getting a haircut. I was getting a haircut, and she was talking about her husband. And she was talking about how some days she wants to kill her husband.
Oh, wow.
And how, I don't think literally.
I hope not.
But she was talking about how like they fight over dumb things and car rides and long trips and decisions. And she was complaining one day to one of her coworkers.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how she loves her coworkers. Sometimes candy is too sweet.
Yeah.
And sometimes sour is too sour.
Meaning
you have to have balance.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, that was pretty deep.
That is.
You can't have, you have to have the balance. Some things are going to be great and some things are going to be not so great. But where the harmony is, right, is the in between.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good story.
That is.
She put me up on some real knowledge when I was getting a haircut.
Crazy.
So shout out to Kia for upping my wisdom.
Yeah.
How was your day today?
Tiring. I'm tired. I don't go to sleep.
Oh, Gigi set a Guinness Book of World Records the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So before you answer, or you can tell them what you did, but don't say how long.
Okay. So after school, I got out of school at like 4, and then I went to bed. I took a nap in the car, and then when I got home, I went straight to the couch, and then from the couch, after a couple hours, I went to my bed, and then I woke up at like 8, I would say 8 a.m.
The next day.
Yeah.
So the question is, for those that are listening, think about this. What's the longest time you can remember you've ever slept?
I feel like I've slept longer though, to be honest.
What's the longest amount of time you've ever been asleep from A to Z? And now maybe you woken up, you had a cat nap, but you went right back to sleep. So that's okay, because that's what she did.
Yeah.
She woke up to get out of the
I
car
don't
to the
remember
couch.
moving though.
Yeah, you were like,
Okay, to be honest, I barely remember going to bed like upstairs, and I do remember going to the couch, but that's it.
yeah. So she went from the car to the couch, and from the couch to
and
upstairs.
I
to her bed.
remember when the Melvin got there, and I woke up. He said hi, and I fell back to sleep. I dropped.
All right, so let them know how long that you slept for.
16 hours.
16 hours. Yes. Incredible. I wasn't even mad at her. I was like, how do you do that?
I was tired.
16 hours is a monumental amount of sleep. So I need to know if anybody can beat 16 hours of sleep.
I mean, it's worth it though.
Are you the GOAT?
I am.
Does that make you the GOAT?
Oh, we had our volleyball game today. We finally won a game after a million years.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
It was.
Is there anything else that you want to say about that game? No, nothing.
I think we all did really good though.
Nothing jumps out, huh?
Jumps out.
Nothing different.
Oh, you coached it.
You little snot.
You coached it, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I helped out the coach. I'm not saying it was me, but I am definitely going to take credit.
And now we get to dump water on him.
Yeah, so I made the team a promise that if they win the game, then after one of their practices, they can pour water on me.
Oh, sorry, I kind of a bit off topic, but for media day, Kevin was telling me that he listens to our podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Shout out to Kevin Ishii.
Yeah. I like people come up to me and talk to me about it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do track all the numbers. I've been getting better at not tracking them because it becomes like a thing, right, that you want to do all the time.
Yeah.
But it's been very cool to watch because the podcast is definitely growing.
Definitely.
And it's interesting because it's a
family.
Like, yeah, it's a family, right? Because Gigi and I are both admittedly tired today.
Yes.
And we're like, we got a podcast. And it's not that we don't enjoy doing it, but it was kind of nice when we weren't doing it, when we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Because we're tired. Everybody's tired. But you know what? It's I love doing it.
It's only a couple like minutes or an hour out of our week.
Yeah, no, I look forward to this moment all the time. It's fun. And I do like it when people call or text or message or whatever, and they tell us about it or they share their stories with me. I say that on almost every episode, but I mean it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's very true. Gigi got interviewed for it. We talked about that before with Benji.
Yeah.
Just different things that have happened because of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go straight to the question jar because we are admittedly exhausted.
We should make a question jar. Like you print out questions and we just like pick from it.
Actually pull from the jar?
Yeah, like at least like 3 or 4.
Well, if we're going to, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. First one. What is the most old person thing Dad does to embarrass that embarrasses you? The most old person thing that you do that embarrasses me?
The list goes on and on.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, you embarrass me sometimes, but it's like not that embarrassing, you know?
I think you're just immune to being embarrassed by me at this point.
That might be it.
Because I do take every opportunity I can to embarrass her.
I don't really have one.
No?
No.
You're just immune to it?
I think so.
I mean, so here, I'll give everybody some examples of some of the things that I do to embarrass her. And it is quite the list. One of the most embarrassing ones that I can think of right off the top is that when I DJ for her school or for events or for her friends, I do have DJ drops.
Oh, no, I like those.
Yeah, I think they're cool.
I think those are cool.
So somebody goes, you're in the mix with DJ Thoughts, or You're in a mix with Gigi's dad.
No, I think that's cool.
This next song is brought to you by DJ Thoughts. That's right, Gigi's dad. So let's get it.
So I did that, and I surprised her at one of the dances. It was like a school dance that I did it at. I've done it during field day. I've done it during all the things.
Yeah.
But I'm sure to some people that would be embarrassing.
I think that's cool.
And yeah, and she was okay with it. I'm definitely very loud and goofy,
Yeah.
which would annoy a lot of other kids, I'm sure, at some point in their lives.
Mhm.
And I'm sure I've annoyed you
Probably.
more than once.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I do try to annoy you.
Yeah.
But like we say, you're definitely my kid. So
Definitely.
It's kind of hard to annoy you when you can just throw it right back at me.
Yeah, seriously. I am you.
All right, what's next?
If aliens studied humans, what weird thing about our planet, about our planet would confuse them the most?
I feel like we did this on the last episode.
We did.
We did?
Yeah, skip it.
Yeah, skip it.
What's something adults say about kids or teenagers that you think is completely wrong?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Are these questions for me?
Yeah, I guess they are. They're random.
Maybe like, you don't know. Like when sometimes they say like, we don't know. Like about some things, but we do. You know what I mean?
You said like 3 words in different orders over and over again. What
Like-
did you say?
That like we don't know. Like, you don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about when a parent tells their kids
Yeah.
that they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what was the question? What annoys you?
What's something adults say about kids or teenagers that you think is completely wrong?
You think that's wrong?
Yeah. For some things, it's like to an extent.
So Gigi and I were talking the other day, and I know I was frustrating her. I was trying to put her onto some knowledge. And I told you this. I said, you don't know. I said, but look through the eyes of somebody that's been on this planet for 42 years. Just for a moment, look at it the way that I am explaining things to you. Because I fully believe that there are a lot of things that you don't know.
I know. I'm saying like to like a certain extent, like.
But it bothers you to hear that. It must, because you brought it up.
I don't think it's like a completely wrong thing. I just think it's like like I said, to an extent, like for some things.
Okay, but in general, you don't like to hear that.
I guess.
Well, what are you saying?
Yeah,
then?
yeah. I don't.
You gotta stick to your guns.
Yeah.
So you don't like hearing that you don't know.
Yeah.
And that probably, let's see if I can put my psychology hat on here. So if by telling you that you don't know, that immediately makes you think that I am not giving you the attention or the respect that you deserve on that topic because you do know things.
Yeah.
And by me
I
telling
think
you,
it should just be like rephrased into something better
Mhm.
and not that I don't know, because clearly I do know if the topic's getting brought up. I have to know something about it.
But it doesn't mean like you know.
Yeah.
Like you can know, but do you know?
Yeah. So like saying you don't know means I don't know nothing about it. But I do.
So then like do I say like you only know?
Or you say maybe think about it. You say think about it and then tell me what your opinion is on it.
But see, that's the thing though. Like if you're already upset at me, then you don't want to hear my opinion.
Well, I do. Just have to like rephrase it. That's like a butthead.
It's so hard being a parent. Like I don't even know how to explain it to you. But at the same token, it's just
so hard being a teenager.
It's yeah. I mean, I was gonna give you that. It's just as difficult being a kid, being a teen.
Yeah.
Especially like at this time in your life now, because you're at like a big milestone area. You're getting ready to go into high school. Like your whole world is totally gonna change.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to drive eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Right? But that's like big kid stuff, obviously. It's like
Yeah, definitely.
adult. It's not even like kid, right? That's what adults do.
Yeah.
So driving is like that next level.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything after that is just like you're old.
Don't. I will never get old.
I hope you don't ever get old. We just watched a movie today, a little while ago before the podcast. And my Nina, my godmother, was telling me to watch this movie forever. and we just never had a good time to watch it, and it popped in my head. So we put it on. What was the name of the movie?
Like Nature Robot or no Wild Robot,
Wild Robot.
something like that.
Yeah, Wild Robot. It was a really good movie.
It was.
It was a really good movie, and it's I didn't expect there was a part that made you really reflect, right, about what a parent is going through when they literally watch their kid grow, and in this movie leave the nest, right? Because it was about a bird,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like what your mom and I have to start to prepare for as you get older.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
I don't think you ever will be.
I don't think I ever will be either.
It's not something you can prepare for either.
And it's weird because it's like at my age, at 42, right? I still talk to my parents all the time daily. And I know just as much as I'm not there anymore, they still wish I was there every day,
Yeah.
right? It's a weird thing.
And as much as you annoy them too.
I definitely annoy my parents. All right, what's the next question?
If you could replace one school subject with something actually useful, what would it be?
I guess these are all for you, but I can add to that, but you go first.
Maybe like a class where it teaches you how to use tools.
Really?
Yeah. Because like I know how to use it, but I feel like it'd be more useful for a class. Because not many people know how to use tools, and that's difficult because that kind of like makes them rely on others who do know how to, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's expensive. It's very expensive.
And it's a lot easier to just do yourself.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen the old movies where they have like wood shop?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? See, I never got to take a class like that, but that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm pretty sure, obviously I don't know because this one is not back in my day. It'd be back in my parents' day. But they had like mechanics classes and they had wood shop classes.
I would take those.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, right?
What about you?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Let's see. So there's some things reflecting back, and I've thought about this before.
Like back in your day?
Like definitely back in my day. But
Back
there's some
in
things
my day.
there's some things that I wish
We
were
should make a button for that.
a back in my day button.
Yeah.
We should make a shirt for that.
We should.
Let us know if you guys would pick up one of our shirts. That'd be pretty cool.
That would actually.
Yeah?
Like merch.
Merch, bruh. Merch. Back in my day. I wish that they had classes that focused on public speaking.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's a good one.
I don't know if I've said that before, but definitely public speaking.
We talked about that. That's really good, though.
We talked about it a few times on the podcast. It's the number one fear for most people. It's public speaking. Nobody wants to get up in front of everybody and talk. It's a difficult skill set, but once you have it, it's
That's really good, dude.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one. I thought about going to your school and teaching it after school.
Yeah.
I did. I thought about that, and I thought about money management.
Those are good ones.
That's another thing too, because it's like they teach you how to. I don't know what they teach about money anymore in schools, if anything, but I really think they should teach you guys how to have a bank account and an ATM card and track your money.
That's a good one, yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah. Smart. It's not smart people. Old people are kind of smart sometimes.
What's next?
If you could switch lives with Dad for one day, what would you do first? Sleep, because you never do.
I went to bed at 11 o'clock yesterday.
Actually, no. I would go to all your jobs and like meeting people because it sounds fun when you do. Like when you go to different houses and like you're super friendly and meeting people.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like that's cool.
It is cool. I enjoy what I do. I get
Being
to meet
very social.
I get to meet some really cool people. I got some there's a baggie in the office and it's of fresh jerky that somebody gave me.
Really?
Spicy jerky.
Oh.
Elk meat. And I tried it.
Yeah.
And I did not like it. I did not like it at all.
Were you around them when you tried it?
No, because it was on a
good.
Friday, so I can't eat it for Lent. But
oh yeah, huh?
But I told the guy too. I was like, hey, you know what? I'll eat this for breakfast tomorrow. I'll have it with my coffee, like joking around. And it's funny because I did wake up early the next day. It was like 6 a.m. And I did have my
You tried it?
coffee. Well, so I came to the office and I had my coffee with me and I was staring at the bag and I'm like, do I really want to have that for breakfast? And I'm like, and I was thinking about it, just so I can taste it because I've had elk before and it's good, but I held off. And then I don't know, a few hours later, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it.
You regret it?
Oh yeah, it was bad. Like for me, it was bad. And I let some other people try it the day that I got it because I was like, hey, I can't have any, but if you guys want to try it, take a piece.
Yeah.
And they were eating it. It was two of them. And they were eating it. They're like, oh yeah, this is so good. And I was like, oh cool. I can't wait to try it. And then I ate it, and I was like, what did I give them? Like, did I give them this? Did
Are
it
we
come
eating
out-
the same
Yeah,
thing
are
right
we
now?
eating the same thing right now? It was not good.
That's funny.
I don't know. I didn't like it, but at the same time too, we've talked about this. We all taste things differently.
That's crazy to think, though.
Yeah, it's right there if you want a piece.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thanks. I'm full.
Yeah, it was not good. I have had elk burgers though before.
Yeah?
Those
that
are
was
pretty good. Yeah, I had them in Denver. Those are good.
Mm.
Those are good.
Okay, last one. If our family had a superpower, what would it be and who would misuse it the most?
You.
Penny.
I knew you were gonna say Penny, but I'm definitely saying you.
Penny.
Gigi and one of her glorious ideas purchased what yesterday?
That wasn't yesterday. That was like, when was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
What'd you buy?
A harmonica. I love it.
So we were watching this movie today, and the one I was just talking about earlier, and she's like, "Oh, it's so sad," and she's like almost to tears, and she goes, "It's so sad," and then she starts playing the harmonica.
No, when I was in tears, I started playing it. That was so funny.
When you what?
When I was in tears, I like
Oh yeah, she literally just started playing the harmonica.
pulled it out of my pocket and started playing it.
It's like I'm living with an old like country person that keeps getting locked up playing the harmonica. It's funny.
What would our superpower be, though?
I don't know. Super strength.
If our family had superpower, so like we all have the same one.
Yeah, we would all have the same one. What would it be?
To read people's thoughts.
Yo, I think that would be terrible.
Yeah.
I do. I think that'd be like one of the worst powers ever. What if you couldn't control it?
Yeah, it's
So like you're walking by people and you just like you're like hearing voices, you're schizophrenic, right?
That's funny.
And even if you can control it, it's like, do you really want to get inside people's heads like that? I don't.
I got it. To like choose a hobby and be like great at it, like great at any sport, be great at like drawing,
That's the superpower?
Yeah.
So wait, is it a learning ability? Like you learn all about it and then you get good at it?
Yeah.
Or are you just good at it without like...
Each day you're good at something new.
Yo,
like,
that would be cool.
Right?
I always wanted to do... I had an idea. I don't think I've ever told you about this. I had an idea to make my own TV show one day.
Bro, what?
I did. But here, what do you say? Hear me out?
Hear me out.
Hear me out. What if we were on a TV show? And it would be even better if it was me and you together.
Bro.
Hear me out. You and I are on a TV show. And we get to go to a new job every day.
That's a lot. But that would suck though, because you learn a lot about it. And then you probably forget it later.
Well, yeah, you don't keep the job. You're just there for a day or two. And then you go try out something else.
I would like that.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
That would.
So like one day you're like a restaurant cook.
You could put that on your resume. That'd be really good.
Your resume would be like 1,000 pages long.
Right?
But yeah, like one day you're a restaurant cook. The next you're like a taxi driver. The next you're like a manager of a business.
That'd be cool.
The next you're a surgeon.
No, I don't want to do that.
But you know what I mean though? Like conceptually, I thought that'd be kind of cool because
yeah,
it's like you get to see things differently.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
See? You heard me out.
I did.
Yeah, Gigi's wiped out. It's been a long day. It's been a good day though.
Yeah, it has. It's been a pretty good weekend.
We got minimal sleep.
Yes. Tomorrow I don't have school.
Oh yeah, I gotta
It's
go to
my
work
spring day break.
though. Get one day.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You
Crazy.
have you
Easter
have
break.
3 months
Oh,
left for school.
yeah.
Approximately 3 months until you graduate.
It's crazy.
Dude, that's so wild.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
No.
Gigi wants to try out for drill,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a dance thing.
Yeah.
And so she's randomly failing to do the splits all over the house.
I don't know how to do it. I'm like there, but I'm not there.
Are you really?
Kinda.
No way.
Well, I'm not like halfway there. I'm like, you guys saw it earlier.
Yeah, but you're always like joking around. I can't even tell what you're doing if you're doing it like for real or not.
Me neither.
You'll be doing like some type of crazy dance and then like kind of do the splits.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't know what you're fun though.
Thanks.
Wild to be around.
Thanks.
My wild child.
No, that's Penny, bro.
Penny,
That
hey,
is
you
not
know what?
me.
We haven't before we go, let's give an update on Penny. So at the very beginning of the podcast, depending on how long ago you've been listening to us, the podcast started with like updates about Penny,
Yeah, it did.
right? That was like part of the
Where it
root
all started.
where it all started. Yeah, it was. And we would talk about like physical therapy for her or where she was at and all these different things about watching her grow up.
Oh yeah, huh?
Remember?
Yeah.
Her first steps, the things that she would say or do or not do, because that little monster did not like anything, especially car rides.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time we drove and it was a 3 hour car ride. And it was like, it wasn't the car ride that was intense. It was the preparation for the car ride because we knew she was going to cry.
Yeah,
And
she's a lot of work.
she was a lot of work, but that's okay.
Was. She still is.
Well, yeah, but it's different now.
Yeah, she's better.
So, well, I'm not going to say better, but she doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
She is running all over the place
I love it.
like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She was jumping up and down the couch today, for the record, is the first time that she actually jumped.
Like not 1 foot up and then like
Normally when
weird.
Penny jumps, she doesn't jump. She just says, jump.
Yeah.
and then
And she like kind of like gallops a bit.
I don't even think she gets off the ground though. It's like a step. And she just goes, jump.
She's cute.
Yeah, it's super cute. But
Cut that out. I didn't say that.
nope, that's staying.
I didn't say that.
That's on permanent record. And she today she jumped on the couch. Like actually feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Jumped.
I don't know why she would choose to actually jump at that time on the couch, but
I think my favorite thing that she does, she did this the other day, is she was in Gigi's room and Gigi had a pile of dirty clothes in her room.
no, they were clean.
Oh, they were clean?
Yeah.
She had a pile of clothes in her room. And I'm working in the office and Penny runs in and she goes, what did she say? I want to play in the ball pit.
Yeah.
And the ball pit is Gigi's laundry.
And then she like slides down from like a slide. So annoying.
It's so cute. It's funny though, because she just assimilates everything to what she needs it to be.
Yeah.
She's like, that's my ball pit today, and that's what we're doing. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, she's a lot. She's fun though.
That's your little sister. She looks up to you a lot.
Yeah, she's pretty short.
Okay, that was unexpected. That was good.
Thanks.
I'll give you credit for that one.
I am hilarious.
I'm not giving you that much credit for that one.
Ouch.
That was a funny joke, though. Gigi says that she's so tired that she doesn't feel good, and I'm not going to lie. I'm right behind her. So we hope you guys survived your daylight savings time, but we are going to call it.
Yes.
So we will talk to you guys next week. Let us know if you listened. Let us know the longest amount of time you have ever slept. What was the other one?
Oh, and we need to post the questions.
Oh, yeah, we
so
got
they
to
can
do
answer
that.
them.
Yeah, we'll post the questions too.
We'll do that.
Yeah. There was another thing, though, that I wanted to hear about from people. I can't remember. But yeah, the answers to the questions would be great. So we'll figure out how to post them.
Okay, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Bye.
Bye. So tired. Here we go again.
This is a DJ Thoughts exclusive. Big shout out to Gigi.